story of Romania's greatest queen begins here at Israel Park, Kent in 1875. Princess Marie was born here. She was parents of Alfred, Duke of Saxon-Coburg-Gotha and the Grand Duchess Maria of Russia. As a child, Princess Marie spent most of her time abroad, especially in Malta because her father was in the Royal Navy. She was, this is her parents here, Alfred, Duke of the Duke of Edinburgh, and the Grand Duchess Maria of Russia, who intensely disliked the British royal family, despite marrying into the British royal family. This was Princess Marie's aunt, grandmother, Queen Victoria. And the powerful link to the British royal family and the royal Romanian family would last for generations between the two royal families, and keep the two royal families close together. And today, the King Michael of Romania, the current King of Romania, is the first cousin of Queen Elizabeth II. In 1893, Princess Marie married Prince Ferdinand. At the start of the marriage searches, it was proposed that Princess Marie marry her first cousin George, Prince George, who later became George V. But her mother was gay against it, and as I said earlier, her mother intentionally disliked the British royal family. So she married Prince Ferdinand of Romania, whose uncle was on the Romanian throne. This is the first portrait of Princess Maria of Romania. Princess Marie found it hard to actually adopt to the strict court of King Carol I, and even more hard to get on with the Queen of Romania, Queen Elizabeth. Queen Elizabeth took complete control over the upbringing of Princess Marie's children. This Princess Marie really disliked. In 1893, Marie's first child, Prince Carol, was born. But as I mentioned 5 seconds ago, his upbringing was controlled by the King and Queen of Romania. And Princess Marie had very little influence, sadly, in the upbringing of Prince Carol. And this is Prince Carol and his sister Princess Elizabeth. Prince Carol, you see the characteristics of King Carol I was quite authoritarian. And this is the royal Romanian family, somewhere in 1913. This is Princess Marie, Prince Carol, King Carol I, Queen Elizabeth. And it was the golden age of Romania, since Romania was producing fine literature and musicians like Georgios Enescu, etc. And also great inventors like Henry Conacher. But the peace, stability and economic progress were shadowed by a war that came in 1916. But in 1913, Romania had a short, relatively quick victory over Bulgaria. Princess Marie acted as a nurse, with her son Prince Carol taking care of the Romanian troops who were dying of cholera. King Carol I died in October 1914, and this is the new King and Queen of Romania. It was an easy relationship between husband and wife, and it was known that the King and Queen of Romania had separate bedrooms. But Ferdinand, who was obviously German blood, obviously needed some persuasion. His leadership skills were actually drawn upon the press as not being as good as his father's. And Princess Marie linked to herself to actually persuade Ferdinand to actually adopt the Allied side. King Ferdinand eventually did this. As a result, her Hengsten family put a black flag on her Hengsten castle in Germany. It wasn't an easy decision to make. And young Brittany, who was a strong prime minister and had many leadership qualities, was given the blessing by Ferdinand and Marie to get on with negotiations to get Romania into the Allied side, notably again Transylvania and Bessarabia, especially Transylvania. The war did not go well for Romania at first, since the German army put all their war machine against Romania to capture all field as quickly as possible. And during the Great Retreat to Moldavia, where hundreds of thousands of people were killed, and the Romanian army was nearly decimated, Prince Messiah was actually died during the Great Retreat to Moldavia. Queen Marie acted as a nurse and also as a saviour to the Romanian troops. Here she is in the Yash hospital, talking to more than many wounded soldiers. She comforted them with crosses and sweets and holy pictures. The holy pictures and sweets and crosses were not enough to actually salvage Romania. Romania had a heroic fight back in 1917. But as you know, the Russian Revolution broke out and Romania was forced to sue for peace. Romania re-entered the war in 1918, November the 10th. This is Queen Marie in Yash during 1918. Romania's territory doubled in size from 1914 to 1918. And here's Queen Marie and King Ferdinand in Bucharest being welcomed back on the 1st December 1918. The Romanian delegation at the Paris Peace Conference did not do very well at first, and they were stalling. And there were fears that Romania's gaining of the whole of Transylvania would be lost. So young Russians sent Queen Marie to Paris, and she caused a scare, and the press were really on her, and obviously she had escaped. And she was the granddaughter of Queen Victoria. She had a momentous media reaction, and the media circles were following her everywhere she went.